So
That's all from the comic book.
yes,
The person was from Jersey City,
Yeah.
definitely. That's such
Kamala
a
Khan.
horrible thing.
Why?
Superheroes are always from New York. Number one. That's number one. What are you doing?
That's not true. Marvel
Yes.
comics.
Yes.
A lot of them
No,
are
no,
from New
no,
York.
no, 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 no.
DC. They're from made up
New Jersey. That's
cities.
you're selling me like a dupe. You know,
Like a what?
A dupe. That's like
I'm
an
duping you.
imitation.
What do you mean?
You're selling me
Like a
dupe.
knockoff?
A knockoff.
Like a fugazi?
Exactly. It's like
I don't-
not the original Gucci. Not
Make
the
sure you
original.
talk into the mic also.
Not the original Prada. That's what you're doing today. Don't.
But I don't understand why.
Don't like it. I sounded like a cow.
Let's do the intro. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Love Movement Podcast.
I was gonna say a photo.
I know, I almost did it again too.
Hello. Such a long day.
Yeah, no, we're coming to you as always from our marital bed since it's a little still a little cold in the studio. So we're probably going to be coming to you from here for the next couple months, probably. It's until it warms up outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I should say this: I'm Steve B, one of
You
your
didn't
hosts.
say that last time.
I did say it last time,
How
pretty sure.
rude.
And I'm joined, as always, by my lovely and ever so patient ex. What was I going to say?
X?
I had
Ex?
something. Yeah, ex.
Oh my lord!
Well, I wasn't going to say ex-wife. You derailed me.
Oh my lord! Wow.
I was going to say
What's
ex-girlfriend.
happening in there? What's happening in there?
What? I
I
was
hear
trying to be clever, and you messed me all up, and the whole thing fell apart. It would have been funny.
Your subconscious is speaking.
No, my conscience is speaking. My lovely wife, Betty B.
Yeah. Soon to be ex-wife.
I was going to say ex-girlfriend because it sounded funny. Because you used to be
Whatever.
my girlfriend, remember?
Hello there.
Yeah, so we're back again. Hope you guys are enjoying your week so early on. It's only Tuesday when you're hearing this, even though it's actually Tuesday prior.
Why are
when
you
we're recording.
confusing people? You shouldn't talk about days.
No?
No.
No.
It's confusing. It's not nice.
I should
Doesn't
talk about
sound
something.
organic.
I know. I'm just kind of like floundering.
Wrong.
So let me talk about something I do know. Well, we were talking about in the introduction. We were mentioning they just released today the trailer for the Miss Marvel, the show, one of the next
Looks cool.
superhero
Looks very
show
fun.
on Disney Plus. So I mean, we don't know
Looks cool and fun.
Yeah.
For what I can tell by what you show me, the trailer. That's the official trailer?
Yes.
Okay, so it looks
From Marvel
cool.
Studios. Well, like we don't normally talk about like the nerdy stuff on here, but because it's like we all as a family, well, at least you and me, we watch the Marvel shows together. That's our tradition. You
Yeah.
know, we always go see the movies on opening night. Like that is something that's a thing for our family. So
So when they refer to, I've heard in shows, not only this trailer, but in other shows, I've heard the term brown girls or
Mhm.
brown boys. What does that mean?
that's
That I'm a brown girl?
so technically by those standards, yes, it's used to cover like certain Asian, like Middle Eastern
Oh.
people, Hispanic people as well. So
So
it becomes a bit of a
Hispanics
blanket term.
and all that, we're all in the
Yeah.
same mix. Wait. But how does that work? Because my cousin, she's super white, blonde, blue eyes, and she's Cuban.
Which now you see the imprecision of these
So
terms.
how does that work?
Yeah.
She's still brown, even
Well,
though she doesn't look brown.
Technically, if you just say I'm Hispanic, then people say, "Oh, okay, I gotta shut up." But if you actually look at it, you know, for more than 2 seconds, you see it doesn't make sense.
That's okay. I'm glad I realized that.
But I'm sure there's people that would argue and try to, split hairs.
Because
And,
we have black Hispanics, we have white Hispanics, we have brown Hispanics, we have yellow Hispanics.
Yellow
Yeah,
Hispanics.
they're very. We are mixed. We have so many
Like the
mixed.
Simpsons? Would it be like
Something like that because
Los
there's
Simpsons?
a lot of, let me tell you, there's a lot of Cubans that are mixed with Asians.
Mm,
So we have a lot of mix, so we come in all colors. How can we just go into one box?
I agree. I think those terms don't do anybody
And
any
you know what
favors.
is, I don't know, when you apply for a job and they ask you to self-identify, it's
Mm-hmm.
not mandatory, but they always have this box, Hispanic. That's it. We are
Yeah.
all. It doesn't matter what are they trying to gather. What do they want? I don't understand. They have white. They have African
No, they
American.
don't have white. They
They
have
have Asian.
Caucasian.
No, they have white.
I
Like
always see
that white.
Caucasian. I'm not even Asian.
Well, and they have Asian and Hispanic or
Or
non-Hispanic.
Pacific Islander is one of them.
And there's another one that is non-Hispanic. What is
And then they always have
that?
other. Yeah, I don't understand like
What's
the
the point
grouping
of
for those.
that?
It's always
Why are we? Do you want to know how we look like? Our skin tone? You want to know where we come from? What do you want to know? Because
Yeah.
there's whites that come from all over the place.
That's true.
So what do they? It's so confusing to me. I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't even know why they will need to know this, but it's optional.
Well,
Okay, sorry.
we went on a tangent from that one little line that she says in the trailer. She refers to herself as a brown girl from Jersey City.
I know.
Which one of the reasons I really wanted to talk about this one is because it's like she's in the comics, like this character. Little backstory. So this character, her name is Miss Marvel. That's her superhero name. Her actual name was Kamala Khan. She was a girl from Pakistani heritage, she's from Jersey City, and she grows up. She idolizes Captain Marvel, who we met in her movie. Carol Danvers, like that was her hero. She worshipped her.
And that's why she names herself like
Well,
that?
she ends up getting powers of her own, and she names herself Miss Marvel because that was her hero.
Her admiration. That's cute.
So then, if you notice, her outfit is the same colors,
Similar.
inspired by her. Like that's a big part of who that character is. And they made this character in 2013, so she's not that. She hasn't been around that long. She's not what you would call like a classic character, but she's also the first Muslim superhero to get their own line of comics.
Good for them.
So, but I mean, she was a popular character, and now she's finally getting a show.
Do you think they're gonna bring? I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm falling asleep. Do you think they're gonna bring Captain Marvel? That'll be exciting.
But the reason they're not going to bring her in the show, which I don't think they're going to bring in the show, because they're already filming Captain Marvel 2, and it's actually featuring Miss Marvel and Photon, who we met in WandaVision, Monica Rambeau. Remember, she got the powers at the end.
Yep.
So those two characters and Captain Marvel together in Captain Marvel 2, which is actually called The Marvels.
Nice. That's super cool.
Which I'm pretty sure they're in production right now for that. But I mean, I'm interested to see this character because the Jersey reference. Like I'm in Jersey City so much of my day. Like it's cool.
You're a Jersey boy.
Yeah, I am a Jersey boy. But I'm excited for it, and I'm excited. Tyler was excited, and they have like the weekend playing in the trailers. He got like all souped up. Yeah, it's a catchy little tune.
I know.
But they did change the character's powers.
What's her power?
So in the comics, she has the power. She can like grow parts of her body. So when she's punching people, she makes her fists like gigantic and all this stuff like that. But I think that they wanted to change it because they're going to be doing the Fantastic Four. And that power is a little similar to Mr. Fantastic. So what they did is now she can like form energy and basically like grow her body like in the form of like energy that's like outside of it. I don't know. They weren't really specific in the details.
No, you couldn't tell much.
Yeah, it's a little
She's
different.
punching the air and walking.
And she can like create energy, like cosmic. I don't know.
Cosmic
energy. It doesn't matter.
Sounds so fancy.
I wasn't super attached to the character like from comics, so I'm very open to like. You want to change it? Okay, I get it. There's a reason behind it, but I'm excited to watch the show with
I'm
you
happy
guys.
to hear that you're flexible.
Yeah, I'm not.
There's a lot of fans that are not flexible.
There's so many like dorks out there, and I don't want to say nerds.
Why are you
because
saying
nerds
that?
is a very
Dorks,
specific thing.
nerd.
Dorks is like
You're
the
a dorky nerd.
No.
Oh no,
Nerd is someone who's into like the comics, the
you're a nerd.
movies and stuff like that. Because nerd, yes. Dork
Dorky.
has the negative
What about
connotation.
dorky? Sounds cute.
Dork being uncool and
What
lame.
about dorky?
No,
Sounds cute. My dorky. You're my
that's
dorky.
that's being hey, well, my fatty. It's so cute. It's not cute. Don't call me a dork. That's
Oh,
a different
what's
thing.
the other one? Geek.
Geek.
You're my little geek.
Geek is kind of like somewhere in between the two, where
Not
it's a
dork,
little
not
less
nerd.
negative, but it is along the line because there are some people who interchange geek and nerd. I prefer nerd myself.
But yeah, that's your personal.
Yes, you're right. Personal preference,
Exactly.
but don't call me dork.
Okay.
I believe dork is actually.
Now, the more you say, the more it's gonna stay with me, and then I'm gonna say it.
I think I don't know if this is true. Don't quote me on this, but I think I looked it up one time when I was young, and the actual dictionary term for dork, like the actual definition, is a whale's penis. I think.
Oh my god!
So, don't call me a dork.
You're a whale penis.
I'm a giant dick.
Are they big?
I don't know.
Maybe they're
I mean,
not big. Maybe they
even
have
if-
a little tiny little thing.
even if they're slightly in proportion, like it's pretty big.
You think so? It could be like a tiny little nip, like ding.
I guess if it's not proportionate, that could be embarrassing.
That would be horrible.
Boy, we really jumped right off. We're talking
Okay,
about whale dicks
sorry.
now.
That is very confusing. Okay.
You know what I did like in the trailer for that though, like people like the one girl calls her like Kamala and it's Kamala, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting because I always thought it was Kamala, and I probably would have been like no, it's Kamala, and here lo and behold I was wrong.
So how is it?
It's Kamala, emphasis on the second A.
I thought it was Kamala.
I mean, I always thought it was
What
Kamala
about
Harris.
Kamala Harris?
That's what I thought it was.
She says it like that.
Yeah, but I guess that's
Maybe
her.
it's a different Kamala.
She's
Kamala
not, she's
Kamala.
not a teenage brown girl from Jersey City.
I know. She's not a superhero.
No, she ain't.
Okay.
All right. So the second thing was this TikTok video that was going viral. Now,
It went viral for positive reasons or a negative.
Well, I would say
connotation?
that it was mixed, the reaction. So, little backstory: this TikTok video, this woman, I don't want to call her a girl because she's clearly mature.
No,
I think,
she's not much. She's like our age.
Is she?
She's like in the 30s.
They didn't specify how old she was.
But what I can tell from the TikTok, she looks in her late 30s, just like us.
Her TikTok name was @TheyCallMeLolaCheeks.
Oh,
So
She
that
looks-
gives you a bit of a.
she looks
idea.
younger than me.
No,
for sure.
I think you're out of your
Yes,
mind.
She's in a better shape and everything.
I think you're super
No,
crazy.
No.
Anyway, so she posts this video. It's like her walking out from
She
like
looks very hot,
from this doorway in like like a high cut shirt and like leather pants and the
like a corset type thing.
kind of, but it's a little
I don't know.
different.
It's like leatherish, something
there's
like
all
that.
leather
She
going
looks
on.
very Catwoman.
Very Judas Priest. No,
Oh my god.
but the writing on the screen
looks
says, what does it say? It says, when my son's hot friends are over, and it's her trying to act all like coy and like kind of like sly and sexy. And basically the implication was it's like a cougar like trying to like seduce younger men, i.e. like 18-year-olds. But I think that
18.
like just legal.
Legal.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so legal is all fair game. Fair game.
Well, that was the thing.
Let her be.
Yeah, it sparked a bit of a debate. People saying whether or not it's inappropriate, like that's super creepy,
Well,
like
I
preying
honestly,
on like young men.
I don't think it's praying. Ay. La gente como una miércoles divina. No, I don't see it like that. Now, myself, and I don't think I will look at my son's friends like that. I'm not telling you that
But
maybe.
it did say when my son's
let's say-
hot friends come over.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, I think I don't like it because of that reason. I don't care the age of these kids if they're legal. Well, and if she's up, I don't know, she likes that. I don't care. Now, me, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't go out with my son's friend or even flirt or anything. I think it's disrespectful for my son. I'm making a fool out of myself. I'm embarrassing my son. I wouldn't do that. There are limits. In my book, I have limits. I don't think I'm not saying that I will not date someone younger, like Jennifer Lopez. I admire that she can do that. I admire that. What are you looking at me weird for? So distracting.
I'm sorry.
Like, I don't have anything against women dating younger kids. Younger kids, no, younger boys.
Important distinction.
Dios mío, people are gonna crucify me. No, I'm meaning I don't care the age. As long as they're legal, I don't care. But not my son's friend. Am I making myself clear?
That makes sense.
Does it make sense?
Yeah. Well,
Same with you. I don't care if you go for younger women. It's okay. More power to you.
I can go for younger women?
If we were divorced. Not now. I don't care. But your daughter's friends?
Yeah.
That is douchey. That is shitty shit. That is... there's no taste in that. Ay, qué asco. Foque feo. No. No, no, no.
Fuck a feo.
Foque feo.
What was the translation of that? Fuck a feo.
There's not a translation for that. But if you go literal, it doesn't make any sense. It's feo is just when something stinks. You go feo. Que feo. No, you go feo. Feo is ugly. It's a feo, like something stinks. How would you, an expression when something stinks in English?
P.U.
Ay, ¿qué es eso?
P.U.
That's so childish.
That's, you asked me.
Well, feo is a little childish too.
Yeah, I was just saying, what the fuck is that smell?
So you will go.
Is that more mature?
You ugly. It's like fuck que feo. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, that's okay.
That's why I don't like to translate things like that.
I was asking. You were doing me a favor. No, I mean, listen. Do I think? First of all, we should be clear. This woman, A, doesn't have a son of college age, or of like around that age.
It was a joke.
B,
People get
doesn't
so...
even have kids.
Oye, para allá.
She's not even a mom.
People go so bananas.
I know. But I think it's just like the implication of it. And people think like that would be weird. Like, what if it was like you said, what if it was like a dad doing that? Like, that would be super creepy.
I don't think
it's
makes
creepier
it
when
work.
it's guys.
No, I think it's the same thing.
Yeah, but I think with guys, it comes off more predatory, like more rapey.
No, ay, qué horrible. You're part of the problem. Rapey. If the lady is 18 and she wants the sugar daddy, she wants the sugar daddy. 18, I'm not talking 15, I'm not talking 14, I'm talking about 18. 18, I knew what I was doing. Come on. Mm-hmm. And if I wanted to go for a sugar daddy and I went for a sugar daddy, that was on me.
Yeah. And personally, as a guy, when you're 18, if your friend's mom was doing that stuff to you, I mean, yeah, you're old enough to know what you're doing. It's like, and shame on you if you waste that chance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hello.
You don't even deserve a piece.
I don't think it's right, though.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
But I don't find it
a little gross.
Predatory.
I think it's a little gross on the part of the older person.
I think it's...
If you're the younger person, if you're the younger guy, hey, you scored. Congratulations.
I think it's disrespectful because it's your kid's friends.
Yeah, for sure.
That makes it extremely inappropriate, extremely disrespectful.
Yeah, you never live
you
that
want to
down.
go out and date and find people, whatever the age, that's one thing. But you're doing it with your friends, with your kids' friends.
Think of that. No. Think of how much they're gonna rip the hell out of your son. Oh, you remember the time I banged your mom?
No, that's horrible. I don't even want to think about it. That's
terrible.
Horrible.
Terrible.
Poor kids.
Poor kid. Here's interesting. Since we were talking about how tired you were and long days, the U.S. Senate just passed a bill to make daylight savings time permanent, which would basically we would never have to like set the clocks back or ahead anymore. It would just be what it is.
But what's the point of that?
It used to be for like people who worked in agriculture, like farmers and stuff. Mm-hmm. So you literally daylight savings, you can maximize the amount of daylight hours you have to work, to toil in your fields and to be outside and
But
work.
I'm trying to
It's
understand the logic. It's still 6.
But no. The thing is, if you didn't
You're not
change,
getting extra time.
yeah, if you didn't set the clocks forward right now, it would be 5. So it would be getting darker earlier. You follow? But when you change the clocks an hour, now you can shift with the way what's the way the sunset and the sunrise times, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you
Because
get home.
in the
What
winter,
I
the
like,
days get shorter.
yeah, I like that I get home and it's still daylight,
Yes, that's a nice feeling.
and I can go out with the boys to the park if I wanted to. I still have that extra time. Yeah, makes sense. I think
The
it would
thing
be
is,
nice. I
though,
thought you were gonna say they were gonna give an extra day off, like we
no.
were gonna work Mondays through Thursday.
You want to talk about a 4-day work week? I'm all ears. I'd love that. Instead of working 5/8s, we work 4/10s. It's great. I love it, but they will never go for it
Why?
because they think that people are less productive after the 8 hours. So it'd be like 2 wasted hours out of every day, and then you lose a full day. Basically, it's like losing, a full day
Okay,
of
what
production.
about 8-hour days? Just 4 days a week, a longer weekend. You get better productivity.
I agree, but then we'd all have to get used to only having a 32-hour check.
No, ay, mijo, no, pero get with the program. No, what I'm saying is to get the same salary, an extra, but work less days.
But then what about the people who were hourly, like myself?
You're hourly?
Mm-hmm.
That's very rude. We'll have to change.
Most of the country is hourly.
Okay, we'll change to salary. Everybody. So everybody will work salaries. Something fixed.
Now you're starting to sound like a communist.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not saying to end capitalism.
We can't get through a whole episode without one of us calling the other a communist.
You love it.
It's kind of a tradition.
Love to get me talking on that.
It's kind of like our little shtick. No, we're not going to go down that road. But I'm saying with daylight savings time, it's kind of an antiquated thing because back in the day when they started doing this, there was a lot more people who farmed for a living. Now it's a small percentage of the country.
But what was the point of going back and forth?
Because you change the time with the length of the days. In the summertime, when the days are longer.
I understand the concept. My point is why
change it now?
them?
Because it's pointless. It's stupid to have it anymore. It doesn't really mean anything. And people, every time.
No, what
what's
I'm
the
asking
point
is
of them changing
why,
it now?
No, why changing it back and forth, back and forth? Why don't we have it set one way and that's it?
Because if you don't change it back and forth, then you're still going to be losing that time. If you change it with the length of the days, that way you're maximizing the amount of daylight you have.
So what's the point of changing it now?
What do you mean changing it now? Because we don't need it, and now we're changing the clocks for something that we don't really need anymore.
This right now was pointless.
Really?
Pointless.
I think there's a lot of people that might disagree with that. Well, it's like, it's actually 8:00 now, and you're looking, it's like, shit, I thought it was 7. I didn't change the clock. Ever happened to you? Happened to me. Really?
I don't understand.
No puedo contigo.
I've never.
No puedo.
I've never understood the need of going back and forth between time.
Well, now you know. You learn something new every day.
I didn't learn. That's the point. That's
What do you mean
why
you
I
didn't
think
learn?
it's pointless. Okay, let's move on because we have to debate this off mic.
Oh my god! All right. Well, you're gonna have to pull up the thing because there's a link in there. So instead of a main topic today, I want to do something a little more on the fun side. So I found this quiz online. I didn't take it yet, and I didn't actually read all the questions because I wanted it to be genuine as we're doing it. So we're going to ask the question. Well, first of all, the quiz is, are you too jealous? So we're going to ask the question, and we're each going to write each other's answers.
What?
Did you click it?
You send it?
Yeah, it's in the text.
Where?
At the very bottom.
Okay, so we're going to do this live?
We're going to do it together, live.
And what happened?
Okay. And it's going to be fun. Are you nervous?
Yeah, what if I messed up? Okay, so we get the same thing?
We're each going to answer our own
question. One of your friends
but don't
just got engaged and is posting a million pictures of her ring online. How do you feel? So, but you are having the same question?
It's the same question for each of us.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say our answers, and then it's gonna tell us our score at the end. I assume.
Okay.
I hope. Otherwise, this thing was a wash. But you want to read the first question? Or you want me to?
I just read it.
But we weren't ready. You just jumped at it.
So sorry.
You're doing your.
Okay.
You're marching
So
your own
you're
drum
gonna
beat.
answer like me, and I'm gonna answer like you.
Yes, I'm gonna answer for myself, and you're gonna answer for yourself.
That's the opposite I said, but it's okay. Go, read it.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna read the first, and you read the next one. Okay. First question. One of your friends just got engaged and is posting 1 million pictures of her ring online. How do you feel? Questions are, is it A, that's so exciting, I'm here for it? Is it B, sort of happy, but cool with it, cool with the pics? Or C, annoyed, it should have been me?
I know I know of someone that would have clicked annoyed. It should have been me. But you know me and tell me if I'm lying. That's so exciting. I'm here for it.
I trust that. I was going to say sort of happy, but cool with the pics.
That's you.
Honestly, because I'm indifferent.
You don't care.
Yeah.
But it gets me excited. Okay.
All right, next question.
You just learned that your partner has a really hot new coworker of the opposite sex who will be working closely with them. The choices are, I hope they work well together. I don't know how to say that word.
Subtly?
Okay. Yeah, finish reading it.
Subtly inquire about the coworker's relationship status.
Get extremely worried and insist your partner not work with them. Very toxic. Yeah.
All right. So personally, I would pick subtly inquire about the coworker's relationship status.
There's nothing subtle about that. I will totally go and ask you,
Yeah, I don't think
who's
it would be
that
subtle.
person? Who is it? Tell me all the detail. Is she married? Is she not married? Kids? No kids? How long has she been married? Is she single? Then you have to quit. Simple. That's simple.
So which one are you picking then?
The subtle one, because I don't have any other option. But I will ask questions.
Well, I mean, you basically just said that you get extremely worried and insist your partner.
I'm not worried. I'm asking questions. You got it all confused.
But you just insisted
Which one would you pick?
I would pick the second one. Subtly inquire about the coworker's
you're
relationship
not
status.
subtle either.
I would inquire. I'm like, married, single. Like,
What's happening?
Yeah, I wouldn't beat around the bush.
And if it's single, extremely hot, single, working buddy with me. You were this close to say quit.
I'm on the border. You know what?
See?
I think you should be a stay-at-home mom.
Right? You see? He's toxic too.
Okay.
Okay.
Click your answer.
You find... no, you have to read it.
You find an old picture of their ex is still in their phone. What's your reaction? Is it A, it's on. Why is that still there? Delete it now. Is it B, I laugh it off. I know they don't have feelings for them. Or C, I don't say anything, but I'm a little bit hurt.
I go through stages.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the stage 1 is I don't say anything, but I'm a lot hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go straight to it's on. There's going to be a problem. There's going to be a fight. Probably we were going to break up.
But don't you have to ask? Because it says an old picture of their ex is still in their phone.
There's no need for that to be there. There's been plenty of time for you to delete that.
And you know
I don't have time for this. I don't have time for you.
And you know what's an interesting point is that the as fast as people change phones, why do you still have that?
Exactly.
Yeah. But even that, like just saying delete it now is not even. I don't even think it goes far enough.
I don't care. I don't want you to delete it.
I'm saying I don't think that's enough.
Of course not. That's what I'm saying. I don't mind if you delete it or not.
But then we have to click that one. It's on delete it now. Oh, we both got that. Ooh. Okay. Next one. It's all you.
Sorry, this is fun. When your
This
partner,
is perfect. This is perfect.
When your partner
Real life.
comments about how hot a certain actor or actress is, choices are engage in a longer discussion about other hot actors and actresses you're both into, laugh it off, but inside you're feeling a bit hurt, get really offended and tell him or her how insulting that is to you. That is totally you. You get upset.
Yeah, I was like, why do you do that?
I do that?
Well, I'm saying, like, why would you do that?
Do I
Because
do that?
You toe the line.
How? Explain, please.
Ay, that Mario Casas. I love his movies.
Okay.
Oh, you love his movies.
That's you being toxic.
But
I love his movies. That's all I said. I'm respectful about it. Why Mario Casas?
Because that's the one that I always remember. It's the one I always remember. I don't want to watch any of his movies with you.
I know. You're very not watching movies.
What show was he on? El Barco?
Remember, we watched it together.
El Barco.
It was a long show. Amazing, by the way. You were watching it with me. You didn't say anything. We were not married yet.
That's true. We weren't. I had to bite my tongue. Now I'd be like, this is the dumbest shit I ever seen. Doesn't make sense.
That I have to give
But
to
seriously, though, I guess I would have to say, I don't know if I would get really offended, but I would say that's insulting.
Really?
Yeah, because what's the difference if you're commenting on how hot an actor is versus if you just saw some guy walking down the street and did the same thing? What's the difference? You're still commenting on how attractive you find someone else.
That's platonic.
What's platonic?
That you like someone on TV.
That's not platonic.
It's
that's
platonic.
Not what platonic means.
You're never gonna get near them.
No. That's not what that means at all.
No?
If you were saying, "Oh, I think they're a really good character actor. I love watching the movies," that's platonic. But saying how hot someone is a sexual.
That's a platonic love. You look up the definition of platonic.
It's a language barrier. I think that's what
platonic. Platónico. Un amor platónico. Can you look it up, please?
Well, no, I don't want to lose the page.
Okay, the definition of platonic is something that will never happen.
That's not what that illusion.
Is at all.
Okay, you know what? F this. Let's see. What's the definition of platonic?
Love,
Here's
mijito.
the definition of platonic, of love or friendship, intimate and affectionate, but not sexual.
You see?
Intimate and affectionate, but not sexual.
Okay.
That's what platonic is.
Exactly.
But if you're commenting on how hot someone is,
that's
not sexual.
I'm not having a sexual thing. There's no intercourse.
But that's not a relationship.
Exactly.
So you're just
that's
saying
platonic,
that person is hot, that person is sexy.
Up in the air. Okay, go back.
Can't. Did you select your answer?
No,
Which one
because
did you
I don't know
select?
which one. I don't think I find it insulting.
Really?
Yeah, I don't find it insulting.
So I just mentioned I saw a movie with Ana de Armas. There it is. So why don't you just go ahead and click that one because you know the correct answer.
I get upset because I get jelly. She's beautiful, and I look at myself in the mirror, and I look at her, and my feelings are hurt.
But I
Daisy said, "I laugh it out. I don't laugh it out." I'm hurt inside because I don't think I'm as beautiful as she is.
I think you're more beautiful.
Thank
than she
you.
is.
That's very
and
sweet.
I wasn't
but
even
it's not
commenting
true.
on that she was attractive. I was just saying I saw a movie with an actress
No,
who's
let's
from
back.
Cuba.
Rewind.
Because I went to see the movie Hands of Stone with Drew.
You liked her. You liked her. Don't lie to me because we had a conversation about this.
What did I say?
You were very polite about it, but you liked her.
Well, I was just saying the actress from the movie is from Cuba. And you think she's hot? But she's pretty. Like, what am I? I'm not gonna lie to you.
He never says that.
What did I say?
Any other women he sees on TV, he says, and this one was, yeah, she's beautiful. No, I know it. I know him. I know you. I know you like him.
Fuss about it.
It's okay.
That now it's kind of
it's
like
okay. It just hurts my feelings because I know I cannot be as pretty as her. But it's okay, right? It's okay. That's life. I'm not perfect. I'm not beautiful like her. I have to live with that. It's okay. You know which I will trade if someone will come down the sky and say, who would you want to be? I would choose Jennifer Lopez, not Ana de Armas. But you don't like Jennifer Lopez, so I guess we wouldn't be together.
I have nothing against Jennifer Lopez.
But you like Ana de Armas, not Jennifer Lopez. And I like Jennifer Lopez. I wish I was her.
I like J-Lo too.
Oh, see? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who doesn't like J-Lo?
Hurt inside.
Okay. Next question. When your partner gets invited to a bachelor party in Vegas, you A, are very excited for them and tell them to have a great time. B, insist to know more about their activities while they are there. Or C, they can't go. End of discussion.
Okay,
Well,
this
this is actually good.
This is actually different because now you're married and with kids.
Well, let's hang on.
Unless you take me, you're not going.
Let's rewind to our bachelorette parties.
We were okay with that.
Yeah.
You went your
So
way,
what's
I went
different?
mine.
All right, so you're talking about now if one of your friends was getting married and you had a bachelorette party?
In Vegas, do you let me go?
Yeah, I'd let you go. I would say are very excited for them and tell them to have a great time.
Really?
Yeah, I trust you.
You're the sweetest.
'Cause, listen, in my mind, me trying to say, no, you can't go, that hurts you and it hurts me and it hurts us. There's nothing good that's going to come out of that.
You're so not Cuban.
I know, no shit. Thank you. Thank you for coming along on this journey. Yeah, no, I know. That's the opposite of a Cuban guy.
A Cuban guy will tell you.
No.
No. Tú no vas a ningún lado. Tú te volviste loca. ¿Qué cosa? Si aquí están los niños y toda la cosa. No, tú no te vas a ningún lado. Tú te volviste loca.
What is that?
Are you crazy? You're not going anywhere. With all the kids here and all that. No, you're not going anywhere.
Oh, yeah, we have kids now. You can't go.
He just said yes.
What do you pick?
Who's getting married, girls? Please call me up. You know why you're saying that? Because all my friends are married. That's why you're saying that. But since I know one of your friends are engaged now, it's one or two. Just one, right?
Drew's engaged. Drew and Allison.
Just
Shout out
Drew.
Drew and Allison.
It's just Drew.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought someone else was getting married. Okay. Since I know your best friend is getting married now, I will have to go with they cannot go. End of discussion.
Oh.
Or you take me.
Drew and Allison, if you're listening, hard times ahead.
We have a problem. We have kids, okay? I am so toxic. But then, okay, I'm going to let you go. But I have to go somewhere else with my friends then.
Why?
Because I'm not going to stay here all alone in the press.
You mean like I did the times you go to Miami? The times you going out to concerts with your friends?
You don't want to go? I have invited you. If you invite me and I say no, it's one thing. But not being able to go because obviously it's a bachelor party.
Meaning it's guys only.
Of course I cannot be invited. So then I go entertain myself. I take the kids with me. No worries.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
If you happen to see your partner checking out an attractive person, you don't really care. We're all human and are attracted to other people. Roll your eyes to yourself, but leave it at that. Or storm out. It's unacceptable for them to be, what is it?
Oogling
other people right in front of me. I've seen you looking.
I don't actually think any of these.
I just roll my eyes and I keep it to myself. But
That's
I've
true.
seen you.
Well, I mean, I've always made a point to like try not to do that because I think it's a little disrespectful.
It's extremely disrespectful and rude and annoying and so many horrible things. And it speaks so bad about you if I'm right there. You know
Especially
what I mean?
people that do it like right out in the open. Like that.
You have done it. I have to be honest. You have done it. We're in public and you have done it. And I understand. We're humans. I understand. But what do? I just roll my eyes to myself and leave it at that.
But that's not what you did.
What? I did that?
You didn't roll your eyes to yourself and leave it at that.
No? What did I do?
You commented about it.
I did?
Yeah.
When was that?
You're talking about when we were in New York.
What did I say?
Because only the time I remember ever having a conversation about it was only one time.
What did I say?
And he said, I saw you looking at that girl. He said something to that effect. I mean, you didn't make a big stink about it, but you addressed it for sure.
And what did you say?
I said, what?
You see this? Ay, que me quito la chancleta. Okay, I expressed that I saw it. I cannot believe you can think of me like I'm stupid or something.
No, and I think you.
What would you do then?
I think you reacted the right way, but I wasn't trying to like check out the person.
No.
I just looked over.
Yeah, she's
one of
cute. I will. I Dios me. See, this is not good for me.
Why?
Because I get upset right now.
Why are you upset?
I'm all whatever.
All right. Next question.
Which one did you pick?
I just picked roll your eyes.
That's what you would do?
Well, that's what I don't think I would do any of those. I would basically
would
do
you
the
do?
same thing you did.
Have you seen
I would
it?
address it. Well, I'm always hyper aware. Like I see if they're like handsome people walk in the room, I'm looking at them. I'm looking at you. But I'm trying to watch. I'm like, oh, she didn't do nothing. All right, good job.
You see,
But I'm thinking that in my head.
I am respectful.
All right, next question.
So which one would I pick? The rolling eyes?
Roll your eyes, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
because I
fair.
do care.
All right. Are you comfortable with your partner having a best friend of the opposite sex?
not
Is
a-
it A, friends are friends? B, I don't like it, but I will trust them? Or C, no way, men and women can never truly only be friends? I'm gonna go with C. I think I don't think it's impossible for men and women to just not be able to be friends. I don't think it's impossible. I think it's unlikely.
So you
I
will
think
go with
I
unacceptable?
would go with C. I wouldn't like if you just suddenly came home and said, "Oh, I have a new best friend and it's a guy." No, that's not cool. But if you were someone who you already had a best friend who was a guy when we met, that's totally okay. But that's not something that I would be interested in.
What does
And
that
you?
mean? But when it says unacceptable, meaning that this is not going to fly when we're together.
Yeah, I mean,
So if I had a best friend before meeting you and I come into the relationship and I tell you, listen, this is my best friend. It's been my best friend for 7 years, 10 years, 13 years. And we have a really nice friendship. What do you say?
I probably
Like,
wouldn't.
You
I mean,
cannot
I
do that.
wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think I would do it.
You
I
would
don't
tell
think-
me then we cannot be this.
Yeah,
This
I
cannot
would-
be a thing.
I mean, I would be like, it's not really for me.
So what does that mean? Like
That
we
I wouldn't.
wouldn't
We
have a
wouldn't
relationship?
have a relationship, like a serious
Because I have
relationship.
so I have to give up my friendship with my friend?
Well, because
That's so rude.
No, I'm not saying you have to
crazy.
give up your friendship. I'm saying like then
Give up us?
I wouldn't be interested in pursuing this relationship. I wouldn't
So
ask
you would have missed this?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Excuse me. See, wrong answer again. Wrong answer. Because you knowing me now, you say, baby, I cannot lose you. I cannot lose what we have. So yeah, if it was you, then I will suck it up.
But that doesn't make sense because if you already had this
Okay,
best friend, then you
bye.
wouldn't be you as I know you now.
Why? I had a best friend and it was a guy. But he got married.
But it would have changed
and then
the whole
he didn't
dynamic.
Care. I had a best friend and it was a guy.
Who?
He got married and then I didn't matter anymore because probably the wife
gave
is
up
as tough, toxic as you are.
Oh. Well, no, because he
And
chose
then
the
they
wife.
said, no. Yeah, of course.
And he chose the wife over his friend.
Yep.
And you just called that toxic. I don't want to be toxic. You keep your friend. What about you? What do you pick?
I don't like it.
All that shit talk to pick the same thing.
To make it interesting, baby.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we got that taken care of. As I said last week, you're a real jerk.
See, that's not nice. Don't
I
call
know.
me that. If you call me that, I'm gonna call you dork.
All right,
Penis.
fair.
Have you ever read? I know this is you.
What
Go.
are you talking about?
You have to read it.
I have a different one. Is it okay for your spouse to keep in touch with their ex?
Oh God, I missed that. Okay, go. Which one?
Well, here's the thing. The options are: it's not ideal, but it's my partner's choice. It is also I prefer if he or she wasn't, and I try to make that clear. And then C is this is absolutely unacceptable. You could never be friends with an ex. But the question
You
says,
can be-
is it okay for your spouse to keep in touch with their ex? Is that I guess that
Meaning
means
a
to be
friendship.
friends, a friendship? Yeah, no.
What's the difference of keeping touch and being friends, baby?
I guess you're right. I guess
Are
now
you
when you
keeping
step back.
touch?
No, I don't keep in touch.
So what's the difference?
I barely keep in touch
I'm
with my
very
actual
weird.
friends.
Very weird. Okay. So what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, your ex is for a reason. Like
No,
you can
it
be.
depends. Wait. This is you coming from a point of view that you have had very short-term relationships. When you're in a long-term relationship, that person becomes your family.
Incorrect.
No.
Were you married to this
No.
person?
No.
Then it ain't legal. You ain't family.
Illegal.
Ta-ta, bitch.
But what I'm saying is that it could be, I understand people that are still in friendship with the exes because it has history. If sometimes they're a good person and it just didn't work out like that because maybe we were more compatible as friends and not as a thing, like a couple. You know what I mean? But it's someone that you love as a friend, as a cousin, as a family member, and that you would like to keep in your life, not necessarily going out, not necessarily going for dinners and things like that, but yes, in touch. Like, hey, how you doing from time to time? If something happens with his family, you will want to know. Like if someone dies in the family that you were close with, you will want to be there in the funeral. If it's someone that meant something, why do we have to be enemies? Or
In light of what we're doing this weekend and our upcoming plans, I'm going to quote John Mulaney and say, anyone who's seen my dick and knows my mom has to die.
oh my God.
No, they don't have to die, but I don't think it's good. If you broke up, let it be done. Be cordial, go on your way, live your life apart.
But is it wrong to send a text? Hey, have you been? My mother died.
Oh, I mean, if
Oh my God,
okay.
I want to know.
So if we're making exceptions like that, I think if somebody dies, okay, that's different.
Right?
But we're not just reaching out to say, to
No,
catch
how
up.
you doing? Are you still married?
Nah.
Can we hang out? No, of course not.
Yeah, to hell with that shit.
Okay,
what
but
do you
you
think?
know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Keeping in touch to certain extent when it's someone
If it was
that
someone that was around a long
really
time.
means something to your family, even to you.
If it was like your ex-boyfriend that your parents really wanted you to marry and not the gringo.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that okay?
No, it ain't fucking okay. Next question.
So which one are you?
I'm saying I'd prefer if he or she wasn't, and I try to make that clear. And now.
Go. I know it's my turn.
It's your turn.
Have you ever read emails, text, or signed into a partner's account to see who they are communicating with? No way. That's a huge violation of privacy. I have checked once or twice. Of course, I do it all the time.
I've checked once or twice.
Okay, you have?
Yeah.
How?
Oh,
My phone?
Yeah, on your phone. But not like.
Oh my God, you've been through my phone?
But hang on, let's
I had
be
no
clear.
idea.
Not like I'm scrolling through all your shit. Like I've glanced real quick. Like there's nothing there. Whatever.
Really?
Yeah, like quick, not like deep dive.
I've never knew.
No.
No.
Good.
So what emails, texts?
No, just text.
Just to see if it's something
Just quick.
funky?
Just not even reading the text, but just see who they were from. You know. And
Have you had a number that let me click because this number is not registered, like it doesn't have a name or anything?
I felt too bad as it was doing that. So
When have you done this?
Who know? I don't know. I don't think it was
But
recently.
while am I in the bathroom? When?
I don't know.
I love this honesty moment that we were having.
How about you?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
You do it all the time or once or
No,
twice?
I don't do it all the time. Once or twice.
Okay, good. So we're on the same page.
Just to see if I have to be worried.
Yeah, of course. I get it.
Right? Why not?
I get it. And when we know
And
each other's
there's-
passwords,
I don't. There's a
what good is
thing.
knowing the password if you're not going to go peep?
There's no. Like this invasion of privacy. There's no privacy. We're married. What privacy? You see my private parts. What is this? You know what
They
I
are
mean?
wonderful private parts.
Thank you. So, por favor.
All right, next
You.
question. How do you feel when you notice your partner is flirting? I'm not even going to read the question, the possible answers. Not okay. Flirting? Fuck that. Not
Have
cool.
you seen me flirting?
No, I've never seen you do it, though. So
I've seen people flirting with you.
you see people try to flirt with me and me be unreceptive.
How much tip did I leave her? And I'm like, really? Tip her and you'll see what's happened. I'm a little evil.
Okay, so we're both going to click that's never
not
okay. It's not okay, but especially when I'm right here. Fuck yeah, it's not okay. Oh, your
They're
turn.
too mild.
Oh, look, it's your buddy.
The answers are too mild.
Yeah,
This needs to be strong,
Yeah.
passionate.
fuck no.
Exactly.
All right, your turn. Read it.
I love this guy.
I know.
It's your turn. This guy
I love this guy. It's a picture of Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, I don't think
Mr. Magic Mike himself.
I don't think he's beautiful. I'm just beautiful,
But
handsome.
you love
I'm
him.
sorry. What I'm saying is, I like him as an actor, and I like him as a writer.
All right, we're almost done.
I don't think he's very attractive, honestly.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
anyways. Your partner wants to spice things up in bed and suggests a threesome.
Which they spelled wrong.
Yes, threesome. That will be fun. Don't forget the condom. I will never permit that in my relationship, or I will consider it, but I don't think I'm quite ready yet. Okay, I'm going to answer. I would never allow that in my marriage. Maybe if we were not married and I didn't care about you or having a relationship with you, yeah, maybe I will look into it. Maybe I'm drunk and I will do it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I will never do that, but not with my husband.
I think I'm on the same page. If you're married, that's supposed to be a thing
I don't think I can
between
move
us
past
two.
that.
Yeah, we're not married to a third person. It's just the two of us. So
Yeah.
that's what we signed up for. That's what it is. And I think you're right. If we were still just dating or something, we were a little more flexible with that kind of stuff. Great. Sounds like fun. But not
But if
two
I'm
guys and one
looking
girl.
in something, what?
We're not talking Eiffel
two
Tower
guys
here.
and of course, yes.
No, that's the
I
devil's
want
threesome.
I want two guys.
Well, you fucked up. You shouldn't have gotten married.
No, of course not now. If I was gonna do
You want
it,
two
I
guys?
want.
Well, I ain't gonna be one of them.
Why, baby?
I'm not.
You don't have to touch him. They don't have to touch you.
That's baby. I'm not doing it. Not interested. I will never permit that in my relationship. Next. Damn question.
No, honestly, I don't think I will go past that. Cannot take that off my head. I will always keep thinking, are you hooking up with her? And I don't know. Did you like her more? Did you enjoy it more with her? This is going to just create so much doubt in me. Maybe this is me being completely insecure, and who knows.
Well, that's why
a bunch
polyamorous
of
relationships
problems.
don't usually work.
Yeah, I think I'm too insecure for that.
All right, next question. You are out with a friend and you spot a hot guy or girl and point them out to your friend. Mm-hmm. They end up coming up and talking to your friend. You A, get it, girl. B, that's so not okay. She knows that I saw him first. C, I'm a little salty, but it's not my place to be upset.
No, we're not like that. We go, get her, girl. Ooh, it's so hot. It's for you. Yeah. What about you guys?
Yeah, I think it depends. It depends on the person. Like me,
Do you go get it?
I
Get
mean,
it?
if I'm like, yo, check out that girl over there. Like when the first time I saw you, it's like, oh my god, look at her. And you came up to my friend. If I didn't know you, then I was like, oh, all right, good on you, man. Go
Exactly.
do it.
That's exactly what it means.
Yeah, that'd be stupid to
Me
get mad at
too.
your friend
Like,
because a stranger like them.
Exactly. Of course.
Yeah, all right, get it, girl. All right, we're on number 13. We're almost there. Go ahead, baby.
But on that note, question.
Go
Let's say you guys saw each other. You're all talking in a group, and they're all friends. We're all friends. We all have each other's number. You mentioned to your friend, I really like this person. I would like to date her. Mm-hmm. And then the friend, like, beats you to it, like, calls the person and sets a date. Would you be upset?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be upset, but
that's a different thing, right?
Yeah, it's totally different because
I think that would get me upset too.
Especially if you first off stated like you had feelings for that person. Mm-hmm. I mean, now
you want to pursue something more.
Do we know if the friend had feelings for that person also and just didn't say anything?
Well, that's bad. That's too bad. They should have said it at that moment. Like, oh, listen, man, I feel the same way. Then it's fair game.
Yeah, then it's okay. Well,
it's not sneaky.
May the best man win at that point.
Exactly. Yeah.
But you got to if
you're being sneaky about
if you do too and you don't say anything,
that's not good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next question.
You tell your sister about this car that you really want to get once you can afford it. She purchases it the next week. That is so messed up. She just wants to one up me. Can't wait to get mine so we can match. I'm a little upset, but that's just more encouragement for me. How would you feel? I think you
If
would feel very
if
upset.
I said, "Hey, I'm gonna get
I'm saving
this red
for that
Mustang.
car.
I'm saving for it," and then my sister gets a red Mustang, I will be pretty mad because me personally, I don't want to have matching cars.
Yeah.
So now you just said, well, now I can't get a red Mustang. So and you know me, so screw you for doing that. I mean, it's not the only red Mustang in the world,
I know.
so that's a little silly. But in my specific case,
I knew your
yeah.
answer. And you know mine.
What?
What do you think I will answer?
Can't wait to get mine so we can match.
Yes.
Yeah. None of these really. I'm going to pick the last one. I'm a little upset, but that's just more encouragement for me. Like, I'm not going to make a big stink. I might make a big stink about it.
I don't think you would.
No. Okay. So I'm
You
going to
will
pick that one.
swallow everything.
All right. Here we go. Last question. And then we're out of here. Your best friend always dresses up when she's around your man and laughs at everything he says. A, she better back off. Definitely distancing myself. B, women will be women. I'm better anyways. Or C, I know she would never try anything.
I know she will never try anything.
Yeah?
Yeah, I know. I could. Honestly, I know there's some type of personalities that come across like flirting,
Mm-hmm.
but I know my girls. I know they will never try anything.
I was going to pick the second one. Women will be women. I'm better anyways. I mean, in this case, guys will be guys. I'm better anyways. That's kind of where I would be.
You think guys will do that too?
I mean, of course guys do that.
Even friends?
Yeah.
We're talking about
I
best
mean,
friends here.
hopefully, like, I'm 37 now. At 37, I think I've weeded out any of the asshole dudes that would do that. But people do that. Like, if you're younger, too, if you're in your 20s, yeah, there's going to be people that do that.
Sometimes it's that necessity to be liked. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got my results.
Yeah. Let's see. See my results. What'd you get? Read it.
You're slightly jealous, but not quite cray-cray.
I got the same thing.
You are not a very jealous person by nature, but you have your moments. That is true.
It's normal to feel a hint of resentment from time to time, but you don't let these brief feelings of envy turn you into a negative person. Remember, you don't have to be ecstatic every time someone succeeds, but by sharing in their joy, you're bringing more positive energy in your life. When it comes to your romantic relationships, it's also perfectly natural to feel some apprehension at times. But the difference is that you don't let these feelings overtake your relationship and ruin the connection you're trying to build. In the future, keep working to squash the jealous feelings that can pop up. Look within yourself to find ways to be strong, even when the achievements of others can make you feel weak. And if you're feeling distrustful of your partner in any way, talk it out before jealousy undermines your relationship. By simply treating others the way you'd like to be treated, feelings of envy don't stand a chance.
That's why we get along so well. We're
That's
the same.
true. Yeah, I mean, like-minded people definitely, it helps being on the same page.
Yep, absolutely.
I thought you were going to score something crazy, like crazy
Like
toxic
cray-cray?
jealous. Yeah.
Really? You see that I'm more normal than you think.
You are.
Just saying.
All right. Good job with that, baby. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
I'm proud
changing
that
my
you look
password on
at
my
that
phone.
girl.
Tell it to Mario Casas.
Not proud.
All right. Baby, why don't you dame la luz?
I'm going to recommend El Barco de Mario Casas. An amazing show. It's on Netflix. It's long, but it's good. And it's Spanish. And it's nice. And Mario Casas is a great actor. Just saying.
I'm going to recommend for Dame la Luz El Internado.
Ay,
Because it has Ana de Armas.
ay.
No, seriously, I don't like that show. I didn't care much for
I
it.
like the Internado
But
too.
you liked it too.
Really, really awesome.
I don't have
It
anything.
has Ana de Armas, Blanca Suarez, a bunch of cool people. Okay.
Well, that's
What's your Dame la Luz?
Internado. I don't have a Dame la Luz.
What?
I don't really. There's
You're
nothing
slacking.
new. Well, there's nothing new out. Like, I'm just not gonna name a bunch of random musicians, forever. Okay, you know what I'll recommend? I'm gonna recommend Silk Sonic. You know them, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak.
Oh my
They
God.
dropped a new single.
Tyler
By now,
loves
yeah.
Tyler loves them.
He does. I love them too.
They're gonna be in Vegas. Just if you
Yeah.
guys want to check it out, they're gonna be in Vegas.
They have a residency. It's like a grand though to go see them.
But just like 4 months. It's
Yeah,
end
it's
of
temporary.
March, April, and May, I think. And that's it.
I was just gonna recommend. They dropped a new single. It's a cover of a song from I believe the late 70s, early 80s by a group called Confunction. The song's called Love's Train. And I really, it makes me really happy when I hear somebody cover a song and the cover is better than the original.
That
Because
doesn't happen often.
it doesn't. And the original was good, but it feels dated. You know what I mean? Like it's like an old
it's time to
sound
move
to it.
on.
Yeah. And the vocals are a little weird. And just, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, they're so good together. Everything they
love
touch
Bruno
is great.
Mars.
Yeah. I love Bruno Mars too, so I'm not going to be mad at you. So
He is amazing.
he's good.
I want to see him live, but the tickets are so expensive. I wanted to buy it for you and Ty to
It would have
go,
been cool.
but plus the trip and the money.
It's a lot. It's too much
a
money.
lot.
Too much
Maybe
money.
I'll make it happen. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, go check it out. Love's Train. That's the way it goes on Love's Train.
I love it.
Good song.
I love it.
Bruno's singing his ass off on that. All right. Well, that's all we got for this week.
That's all, folks.
And we will see you next week. And baby, I love you.
I love you, baby.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye.